In Hollywood, happily ever after is a billion-dollar business, but for the Reiner family, the credits rolled early, and they rolled in blood. Rob Reiner, the genius behind Stand By Me and The Princess Bride, a man who defined the American fairy tale. On December 14th, that fairy tale ended. Police arrived at his luxury Brentwood estate to find a scene that no script could prepare them for. Rob and his wife Michele were gone, executed in the one place they felt safe. But the real horror wasn't the crime, it was the shadow standing in the doorway. The prime suspect isn't a stalker, it isn't a rival, it's their own son, 34-year-old Nick Reiner. Prosecutors allege this wasn't a tragedy of circumstance, it was a calculated double murder. But Nick's defense tells a different story, one of a nightmare family dynamic hidden behind the red carpets in the mansions. In a shock to the Hollywood elite, Nick pleaded not guilty. April 29th, 2026. That is the date set for the preliminary hearing. That is when the evidence, the DNA, the ballistics, becomes public record. Rob Reiner spent his life telling us how stories end, but no one expected his own story to end like this. So what really happened behind those Brentwood gates? The trial begins April 29th. Follow for the full coverage.